The canvas begins as a silent void, a vast expanse of nothingness that holds the potential for everything. In this space, we do not seek to replicate the world as the eye sees it, but rather to translate the frequency of the human soul into color and form. Abstract art is the ultimate liberation of the creative spirit because it bypasses the literal mind and speaks directly to the subconscious. When we stand before a work of non-objective art, we are not looking for a tree, a face, or a mountain. We are looking for a mirror. We are searching for a visual resonance that matches the complexity of our own internal landscapes. This is the art of the unsaid, a visual language that requires no dictionary because its syntax is written in the rhythm of brushstrokes and the tension between light and shadow. As an artist, the first challenge is always the of expectations. You must learn to trust the hand more than the eye. The process begins with a single, intuitive mark, perhaps a charcoal line that cuts through the stillness or a wash of transparent pigment that sets a mood. This is the hook that draws the viewer in, not by showing them a recognizable object, but by inviting them into a mystery. We are crafting an experience where the viewer becomes a co-creator, bringing their own history and emotions to the interpretation of the work. The beauty of abstract art lies in its ambiguity. It is a conversation that never ends because the answers change depending on who is looking and what they are feeling in that exact moment. Moving deeper into the composition, we must consider the architecture of emotion through the use of texture and layering. Every layer added is a memory preserved, and every scrape of the palette knife is a revelation of what lies beneath. In the first 2 minutes of this creative journey, we focus on the raw energy of the initial Layin, where the proportions of the piece are established through sheer instinct. We are looking for balance without symmetry and harmony without predictability. The interplay of warm and cool tones creates a vibrational energy that can evoke anything from the heat of a summer afternoon to the clinical cold of a winter morning. This is where the narrative begins to form, whispered through the subtle transitions of value and the bold interjection of unexpected textures. By the 4-minute mark, the dialogue between the artist and the canvas becomes more intense and more focused. This is the stage of refinement where we begin to identify the focal points that will guide the viewer's gaze through the chaos. It is a delicate dance of addition and subtraction. Sometimes the most powerful thing an artist can do is to paint over a section that was too easy or too beautiful, forcing a new struggle that leads to a more profound truth. We use negative space as a breath, a place for the eye to rest so that the more complex areas can sing with greater clarity. The goal is to create a sense of depth that feels infinite, as if the painting is merely a window into a much larger, unseen universe of thought. As the work progresses toward the 6-minute interval, we explore the concept of visual tension. This is achieved by placing contrasting elements in close proximity, a sharp, jagged line against a soft, atmospheric blur, or a heavy impasto texture next to a thin, watery glaze. These contradictions mirror the human experience, which is rarely one note. We are a collection of conflicting impulses, and our art should reflect that beautiful complexity. The abstract form allows us to express grief without a funeral, joy without a smile, and longing without a destination. It is a pure distillation of the human condition, stripped of the distractions of the physical world. Entering the 8-minute phase, the painting begins to take on a life of its own, demanding specific movements and colors that the artist may not have originally planned. This is the most rewarding part of the process, the moment when you realize you are no longer the master of the work, but its servant. You are responding to the needs of the composition, adjusting the weights of the colors to ensure that no single element overwhelms the collective whole. We look for the lost and found edges, where a shape dissolves into its neighbor, suggesting a fluidity and interconnectedness that speaks to the unity of all things. This visual poetry is what captures the heart of the creative art lover, offering a sense of peace and understanding that transcends verbal explanation. In the final minutes of the creation, we bring the piece to its ultimate resolution by adding the finishing touches that provide clarity and impact. These might be small, high-contrast marks that act as punctuation, or a final glaze that unites the entire color palette. The closing of the piece is not about finishing a task, but about reaching a state of equilibrium where nothing more can be added and nothing more can be taken away. As we step back from the easel, we recognize that the work is now ready to go out into the world and begin its own life. It stands as a testament to the power of intuition and the enduring relevance of the handmade mark in a digital age. For those who love the creative process, this journey is a reminder that you do not need a map to find something beautiful. You only need the courage to start and the patience to listen to what the paint is telling you. Abstract art is a gift of freedom, freedom from the literal, freedom from the mundane, and freedom to feel without apology. It is a bridge between the seen and the unseen, a way to touch the eternal through the temporary medium of pigment and cloth. As the final layers settle and the echoes of the palette knife fade, we find ourselves standing before more than just a surface of pigment. We are standing before a window into the unspoken. This journey through the abstract is a reminder that while the world often demands definitions, our souls thrive in the undefined. This piece now belongs to you, the viewer, to find your own stories within these textures and your own peace within these gradients. If this exploration of the invisible has stirred something within you, I invite you to carry that creative spark into your own space today. Don't feel the need to explain your art. Let the work breathe. Let it challenge, and most importantly, let it speak for itself. Thank you for sharing this moment of quiet creation with me. If you found a resonance here, consider subscribing to join our next venture into the depths of form and color, and leave a comment sharing what this piece whispered to you. Until the next canvas calls, keep looking beyond the surface, keep trusting your intuition, and keep creating art that speaks where words fail.